At that camp, the Greek government is handing out flyers telling people stranded there that the border is closed. The government's flyers are written in 3 languages and they say people should evacuate the camp and relocate to other facilities within Greece. Well, with more on this, Babar Balsoch from the UNHCR joins me now over the phone from the town of Polikasplo, 25 kilometres from Idomeni. Mr. Balsoch, very good to speak to you this evening. What more can you tell us about these leaflets that are being handed out by the authorities?
I was just reading the dirty version of the leaflet. It says that it's now confirming to the refugees that the border is closed, and it's saying that please cooperate with the police, and you should be moving to a refugee camp where you will be looked after with food, with shelter, and with medicine as well. What's not clear is where the Greek police wants to take them, and also how that will be organized.
So, Mr. Balsoch, it's not clear where they'll go or how they'll get there. What's the UNHCR's position on this latest development with these leaflets being given to the refugees?
I think understanding how miserable the conditions are. I mean, I was in the camp all the day today. It's unlivable at all. So we were actually asking on the authorities to offer the desperate refugees over there some shelter, some shade, where they can access proper asylum mechanisms and processes. So this is welcome. We will need to see tomorrow how they would like to proceed. We hope that it's done in a dignified and a humane manner.
Now, Mr. Balsoch, as you say, you've been in the area for a while. Are there camps nearby, or facilities nearby, rather, that these refugees can be moved to?
Indeed, there are. The capacity for now in those locations is probably around 10,000. So we are talking about 12,000 people that are at the Idomeni border side. So if the Greek authorities want to move everyone, they need to increase their capacity. We know they can do that. They have put their military at work to establish camps. So that needs to be done as quickly as possible. As you and I talk right now, I'm close to the border in a town, and it's raining. And it really gets desperate for these people, for the refugees. Many of them are women and children.
Now, you say it's a desperate situation. We're looking at pictures now of quite how desperate the situation is for them. Wouldn't one way to resolve this, or to at least allow the bottleneck to open, is to open the borders into Macedonia to allow these people to go further into Europe as they wish?
I think that the misery and the sufferings we are seeing at the border side is because of unilateral decisions when borders open and close. And we were warning, actually, that unilateral decisions to close the borders will bring more misery and chaos. And unfortunately, this is what we are seeing. So for now, at least, the border hasn't opened since last 4 or 5 days. For now, I mean, these desperate refugees cannot be allowed to live in that miserable conditions or situation at that border site. They need help. They need to be rescued from that site as soon as possible.
Mr. Balsoch, as we look at pictures of aid being given to refugees on Friday, and there are quite violent scenes, what do you want to see happen for these refugees at the camp in Idomeni?
What we want to see happen first is that they're offered to be taken to a proper refugee camp under shelter, shade, and all services to be provided. What we are seeing there is a lot of desperation, because there's no proper mechanism to distribute aid. Volunteers come, bring a lot of aid, which is goodwill and is welcome, but when they do it uncoordinated, there's a lot of chaos, and also it just increases the misery, which means that the most stronger ones are the ones who will be ahead in the queue, and others will just not receive anything. And that's why you're seeing those images. When the trucks arrive and they just open the doors, everyone wants to grab whatever they can.
Well, Babar Balsoch, as we look at those pictures you were just discussing there, we thank you for joining us. Babar Balsoch from the UNHCR joining us there from the Greece-Macedonia border. Thank you.